There are moments in life when everything changes, moments we do not choose, that challenge our beliefs and make us question what's next. Do we fall back or step forward? Remain in darkness or choose light? Turn away or answer the call to serve? For Ed and Mary Ternan, the choice has always been clear. Guided by faith, strengthened by friendships, and fortified by family, they have stepped forward, chosen light, and answered the call to serve. Although born and raised in Pasadena, Mary was destined for the Mission Campus. Her father, Joseph Nally, was a Santa Clara Hall of Fame baseball legend. Her mother, Teresa Bannon, hailed from a family full of Broncos. And Patrick, Mary's brother, continued the tradition, graduating in 1978. Ed's path was less certain. Educated at Jesuit High School in Sacramento, Ed applied to Santa Clara, but was not admitted. However, his principal, James Flynn of the Society of Jesus, knew Ed belonged there. So, with a little encouragement, and perhaps some divine intervention, Ed became a Bronco. Mary and Ed met their sophomore year in San Filippo Hall. They shared a love for Santa Clara, a respect for Jesuit ideals, and a zest for life that made being together fun. Very quickly, they became best friends. After graduating in 1983, Ed moved to Seattle to begin a career in marketing, while Mary returned to Southern California to pursue a master's in gerontology. They kept in touch, and when she visited, they realized that what they shared ran deeper than friendship. By the summer of 1986, they were engaged. Though Ed didn't know it, Mary and her mother had a special wedding date in mind. Mary's maternal grandparents wed on June 13, 1931. Her parents married on June 13, 1953. And in 1987, on, you guessed it, June 13th, Mary and Ed tied the knot. Their wedding was an unforgettable celebration, joining two people devoted to family, grounded in Ignatian values, and united by a shared Bronco spirit. They settled in Southern California and raised 3 children, each of whom continued the family's Santa Clara story. Eddie, class of 2013, Teresa, class of 2016, and Charlie, class of 2020.
Family is at the heart and soul of what they do and who they are. And to see them with their children, you really get to see Mary and Ed in action when you see their kids and how joyful they are.
As a marketing professional, Ed excelled in communicating clearly, organizing information, and leading with purpose. Mary spent decades ministering to senior parishioners of Holy Family Catholic Church, visiting the sick, delivering communion, and bringing comfort and dignity to those facing life's loneliest and most vulnerable moments. Despite their busy lives, Mary and Ed made time to coach youth sports, support parish ministries, and stay involved with their alma mater. Because service wasn't just an ideal, it was a way of life.
This notion of men and women for others and trying to leave the world a better place is perhaps the greatest gift that Santa Clara can give any of us.
As empty nesters, Ed and Mary dreamed of creating a nonprofit dedicated to helping families navigate elder care. It was a time of hope and possibility until May 2020. During the final weeks of his senior year at SCU, Charlie died after unknowingly taking a counterfeit pill laced with fentanyl. It was a moment no family should have to face. A moment that changed everything. In the months that followed, Mary and Ed began to search for answers. What is God asking of us? What good could come from such tragedy? And most importantly, what would Charlie want? They discovered that while authorities knew about the growing danger of fentanyl and counterfeit pills, the young people most at risk did not. Lives were at stake. So, guided by faith and the memory of their beloved son, Ed and Mary founded Song for Charlie, not because they were ready, but because they were called. the organization began with two simple but urgent goals: to raise awareness about the lethal dangers of counterfeit pills and to help young people make safer choices. From the start, head and heart worked as one.
It has been amazing to see it evolve with time, and the two of them working together with both of their God-given talents to bring it to life.
With clarity and conviction, Ed distills complex research into messages that demand attention and inspire change. Mary brings the raw, unfiltered truth of what it means to lose a child. Together, they have the courage to speak openly about loss and learning so that others might be spared.
They are both so brave to open up these wounds every single day so that others can learn about this crisis and avoid what they endured.
What began in grief has become a national movement. Today, Song for Charlie is a leading voice in youth drug awareness and education, helping drive prevention efforts alongside state and federal leaders. Ed and Mary have been honored with numerous awards for their work, which has reached the White House, public health agencies, and millions of students, parents, and educators across the country. And, according to the CDC, fatal overdoses among teens fell by 40% between 2023 and 2024 alone.
Their impact is local, their impact is national, and it's like I said, it's a legacy of knowledge that they're spreading, and these kids are sharing it with each other. And that's just intensely powerful. That's impact.
But the work is not done. As the drug landscape changes, Mary and Ed remain committed to meeting new challenges, helping young people understand risk, and, above all, saving lives. As Mary reflects, I really believe all these dots are being connected on a higher level. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're doing so much good.
I think that Mary and Ed are wonderful examples of what the Ignatian Award represents. And for all of us to look at them as role models for what can be done to serve and educate people, and in just the most spiritual and appropriate way.
There are moments in life we do not choose, but we can choose how we respond. And Ed and Mary have always chosen to step forward into the light and serve others. For the lives they are changing and the lives they are saving, the Santa Clara University Alumni Association is honored to present Ed and Mary Ternan with the 2026 Ignatian Award.